I want to introduce you guys the Antarctica-Proof PACKOUT Warmer. And it's a collaboration with Milwaukee Tools and myself. And it's designed to ensure battery and cordless tool functionality in freezing temperatures. This PACKOUT Warming Box, it defies freezing temperatures, keeping batteries warm and cordless tools running and operating at full capacity, regardless of how cold it is on the job site. Your batteries will be warmer than a heated debate in a sauna. Okay, look, I'm just kidding. Milwaukee did not collaborate, and more than likely they do not even approve of this modification. But why make a warming box? And originating from the need to prevent the freezing of batteries, caulking, and glue in New England winters, the warming box is strategically installed in my van and plugged in overnight. And in this video, I'm going to focus a little bit on why and how I made this warming box, and which it features a silicone oil heating pad inside this PACKOUT track saw box wrapped with insulation. I chose to use my colossal track saw PACKOUT because, let's face it, the track saw box is way too big for just a track saw, and so why not just make it into something more functional? My track saw sits on a shelf here. A warming box is basically an insulated box with a heat source to keep things warm. You could do it with anything, right? A few years back, many years ago, while working on a large window installation, I used a cheap styrofoam cooler and a light bulb to keep our caulking flowing during the day. It worked great, but it's not the best long-term permanent solution. Look, let's talk about cold weather and batteries for a minute. A battery's job is to store and release energy. Cold temperatures increase the internal resistance of a battery, and that lowers its capacity. When stored in cold temperatures, batteries can't release as much energy or retain a charge as long, necessitating additional or more frequent winter charging. Considering that lithium-ion deep cycle batteries have a life cycle of 3,000, maybe 5,000, you want to keep your batteries warm and protect your investment. Manufacturers recommend storing batteries in a cool, dry environment like 50 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit to they want to prevent deep discharges and recommend against charging in cold temperatures, as this could lead to lithium plating on the battery anodes, which is detrimental to the battery's life, long-term longevity. My Milwaukee batteries that I use are supposedly engineered for sub-freezing temperatures, but when the battery pack is cold, it does need to warm up before normal use. In fact, Milwaukee recommends putting the battery on the tool and using it in a light application or just letting it run until the buzz, you hear a buzz and it warms up. And when that buzz sound stops, use the tool normally. All right, let's talk about how I made this warming box. My warming box is powered or heated by a 4-inch by 5-inch silicone heating pad. It's an oil pan heating pad, and it's seamlessly integrated into the van's power strip system that I have, a short plug, and I plug it in from 4 p.m. to 7 a.m. every day. Heating pad comes with a 68-inch long cord, and it operates at temperatures from 140 to 150 Fahrenheit. After I installed rigid insulation on all sides of this pad, I then used the self-adhering feature on the heating pad, the oil pad, to mount it to a ceramic tile. And I taped the tile to the bottom of the box. And the tile was used to separate the heating pad from the insulation. I then used 2 metal mounting plates as a standoff mechanism to create airspace between the pad and the contents sitting on top of it. I then drilled a hole on the back side. It's upper back side, and I ran the power cord through it and just taped that up with some foil tape just to kind of prevent some air loss from it. But this is the box right here, and you can see the insulation on all 4 sides. These wood strips are just standoffs, and that's the metal plate that separates it from the heating pad. And on the back side, you can see where I just cored through and ran the power cord through. Now, I fabricated some vertical battery plate mounting plate, I guess you'd call it, with stealth mount clips. And this actually just drops right inside the PACKOUT. Now, after deploying the PACKOUT in my van overnight, I tested it with an infrared temp gun. Outside temperatures were 37 degrees. Inside the warming box was a consistent 60, pretty much. When I shot down between the batteries and hit that metal mending plate, I got 71 degrees. I then tested it 5 more times over several weeks and received consistent results. Pretty much when temperatures were in the 30s to mid 30s, the contents of the box stay a consistent 60 degrees, which is perfect. You know, for years, I would bring my caulking, glue, some batteries in and out of my house at night, or leave it on my dashboard heater with the truck running to warm things up. So to conclude, guys, I needed a permanent, reliable solution for cold weather challenges that I didn't have to do extra steps for. While acknowledging various job site hacks out there, this PACKOUT Warming Box provides me with a consistent, reliable approach to combat adverse effects of freezing temperatures on my tools and adhesives. I hope this really helps you guys. It's helping me a lot. We've got them in all our vans. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, tell me what you do to keep your batteries warm, or how you keep your adhesives from freezing. And please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I appreciate the support.